All right, so this next one, I'm going to tell you the truth. I don't think that I'm. Before we even watch this, and people have been basically upset that this show was being made, even before the trailer or anything dropped, because people heard about this. This show is being made before some other shows that other people are like, you probably should have made that show, different shows first. So, have you heard of this?
Oh no, I don't think so.
So, this is part of the MCU, and they basically have said, like, there's other superheroes who should get their stuff made first before you make this character's stuff. So let's check it out. Did you see Hawkeye?
Yeah, I did. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're going to recognize this as the trailer starts rolling. Let's check it out what we're watching the trailer for. Are you a gym rat? Or even just somebody who works to stay healthy through exercise? If so, I have found your new favorite color. Purple. Purple Works Nutrition offers a pre-workout manufactured right here in the good old US of A. Their pre-workout is formulated by a healthcare professional with a simple, easy-to-understand list of all natural ingredients with no preservatives or artificial flavors. Action Pack members, in the words of the mighty Grom Hellscream, why be strong enough when you can be stronger still? By harnessing the power of Purple. Purple Works Pre-Workout is the ultimate pre-workout supplement that targets tried and true ingredients that deliver energy, focus, and strength. You can find this pre-workout at purpleworksnutrition.com. You can find a link in the description down below. Marvel Studios Echo official trailer, Disney Plus and Hulu. No bad deed goes unpunished. All episodes for Echo are coming out January 10th. So that's all we've got. It doesn't give us any more of a description. By the way, right here, if you look at this thumbnail, it says, from Angry Joe, who's much bigger than we are, says, Echo, should we care? And basically, I think that is what a lot of people are saying is like, should we even care about this? So Echo is the deaf girl from the Hawkeye show.
Okay.
Do you remember he would do sign language with the criminal boss, that woman?
Right. Yeah, I got you now. I remember that.
So
it seems
before,
like a very small character to make something out of, but
yeah. So before Doctor Doom, okay, before Silver Surfer, before Fantastic Four, before the X-Men, we're gonna get Echo. Yeah. So we've got a 1 minute 55 second trailer. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
The Action Pack needs you. You can support Mike's After Action Reviews on our Patreon for as little as $3 a month. Every quarter, once we've made at least $200, we're going to be giving away 10% of our earnings from Patreon in a giveaway over on our Twitch, so go check that out as well. You can find all of the links for everything in the description and in the pinned comment down below. Do your part. Support the pack. The Action Pack. Here we go. Okay.
Maya.
It would be amazing to me if the whole movie were like this, where so that way we see it from the character's perspective, everything, there's no audio at all.
Oh yeah, that would be interesting. Just their thoughts, maybe.
No, I'm joking. There was a video game that did this, and it kind of did it. People were like, you're trying to kind of get points for pandering to the disabled, basically. But there was a video game, and it was very, very poorly rated, where there was no audio at all. And then after the game came out, it did really badly. They released a DLC, and the DLC that you paid for was the game again, but with all the audio. So that means that they recorded the audio for the game and then sold the audio to you as a DLC later. Anyway, yeah. No, yeah. You and I have so other Mike and you and I have talked about how there's pandering and there's certain woke stuff. This is a lot of people have criticized this just on the kind of the wokeness levels of trying to get like, oh, we need to make a disabled person, we need to do this, and it's just like, yeah.
Right.
So that's where the criticism had come from, and I was just kind of making a little bit of a joke there. But anyway, let's continue on. Let's see. So.
I see everything that you are.
Okay. Oh.
I always have.
So you see the implication there, like that guy was bad because he doesn't speak sign language. You couldn't understand what she was saying. And so Kingpin comes in and beats him up. Okay.
He's good at that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Man, Vincent D'Onofrio is so cool as Kingpin, man.
Don't be afraid.
Okay.
You have so much pain in you.
See, and that's another thing is that she only has one leg. The other leg is an artificial leg. So people are like, you know. Yeah.
So much rage. That you can't contain it.
Okay. So they're... No.
You and I are the same. So, who's the monster?
Oh, okay. Do you remember at the end of Hawkeye, he gets shot? Do you remember?
It's been a while. I've watched the whole thing, but I'd have to go back and look again. But yeah.
So he kind of controls her in Hawkeye, like she works for him, and in the end, she wants to get out from underneath of being under his control. So she shoots him, and everybody thinks he's dead. So I think that this story is going to be a prequel to what happened in Hawkeye. At least in part of this is going to be a prequel. But I think that when she shot him, that's what happened. It went into his head. It didn't kill him, but it took out his eye. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you, I kind of said it as a joke about parts of the movie being where we can't hear anything. But it actually looks like they're going to do that with some of these scenes. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I would be interested in seeing Vincent D'Onofrio play the Kingpin again, but I don't care at all. Like, no insults to the actress. This character isn't interesting to me at all. Like, that's just my opinion. I'm just being honest,
Yeah.
The show could still end up being good. I'm not, but I just don't. Like, the trailer seemed like it was trying to have a lot of weight, and I'm like, this was a small part, like you said, in a show that wasn't, I didn't think was so great. I didn't think that Hawkeye was very good. And so a small part in a bad show about a character that I don't care about and hardly know, So to me, a lot of the things where it's trying to play the music and make it feel like, oh, this is this epic thing, to me it didn't feel epic. So what did you think?
I'm going to have to watch it. I'm not convinced it's going to be that great. There's a lot in it I don't think you get it gives it away what the whole thing's about. But
right.
I do think it does look interesting. I'm going to watch it, but we'll see if it's up to the hype. But I think there may be some underlying reasons why they have a hero like this and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They actually, it's funny because people are getting sick of being pandered to. It's funny because she talks to Hawkeye, who is going deaf, and he knows sign language because he's going deaf. And in the show Hawkeye, she tells him that he would be better, like it would actually be better for him to just be deaf. And immediately I was like, look, you can be deaf and be really great, and I'm not saying that you can't be, okay? But I would not, being deaf would not inherently make me a better superhero. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Anyway, that's all I'm saying. So I'm not super excited about it. I mean, I've seen some thumbnails like this one. Like I said, should we care? I've seen some thumbnails about it. I haven't watched any other videos about this show or anything, but I've seen some thumbnails that make me think like a lot of people just don't care about this person. Like, who is this character? We don't care about.
Well, they got a chance to do something as an actress. So I mean, she does. So maybe she can pull it off.
Yeah, that is a good point. I will say that there has been some stuff done by Marvel. Now, this is not, forget about talking about this for just put that on pause. There has been some stuff where I've seen some things that were actually bad, where I watched stuff from Marvel and it was bad. And I said, but you know what? The actor actually, or the actress or actor or whoever, actually did really good. So a lot of this stuff I don't think is on the actors. I think a lot of it is just the writing. The writing is really, yeah.
Marvel needs to be pulled out of, needs to separate from Disney and, like you said, get be their own entity. And I think they did much better that way and stuff. So they're like Star Wars, it needs to pull away from Disney because it's not that
fingers crossed. Okay, fingers crossed, because a lot of things are happening at Disney. But we'll get into all of that.
Right.
Probably watch the end of the year live stream. It's going to be here on Twitch. It's called the MAARs Summit. I'm going to be putting stuff all up about it before it happens. It's going to happen at the end of the year, probably late December, early January, and we will talk about all of those issues. We've got some good, interesting stuff to talk about. Let's check out what the comments say, because I'm sure people have some things they want to say. I love how Daredevil is just in a split-second shot of this, and not some big hypey show stealing into the trailer shot. It's cool. Wait, what? Daredevil's in this? I didn't even see Daredevil. Did you see Daredevil?
No, I didn't.
What the heck?
I wasn't paying attention.
No, he's probably... That's interesting. He's probably in there somewhere. So look, these trailers with Mike were supposed to go a little bit quicker, so I can't rewatch this trailer to try to find Daredevil.
Is that the 5-person fighting? Is that Daredevil?
Who's that?
At the end, there's like somebody fighting, but I didn't think it was her, but I didn't know who it was.
Let me see.
Keep going.
No, it's got to be your thing.
Right
here?
Scene right. Yeah. Is that Daredevil?
No, that was her. That was her. You could see because it's her in that same jumpsuit.
Yeah, Daredevil's blind, but it doesn't seem to be like that's the reason why you have him as a character,
Well, the thing is that Daredevil's blind, and I totally get that. But the thing is that he's not blind. Like, Daredevil can see. He just doesn't see with his eyes. You know what I'm saying? So, it's not...
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, like, he actually sees. So, like, if somebody came to me and just said, like, just me, being who I am, said to me, if we just plucked out your eyes, you would all of a sudden become a better crime fighter, I'd be like, no, man, I'm sorry. The idea of me being blind giving me some bonus when it comes to fighting criminals doesn't fly for me, The way that Daredevil's powers work make him better, but that's because he has powers. It's not that he lost something. It's that it was a net gain. That's what I'm saying.
But it's not an issue. It's not. They're not trying to prove anything in that way. Yeah. So.
Yeah, that was done as like Daredevil being. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Daredevil being blind was done to make the character interesting. It wasn't done because he's disabled and we need a disabled superhero. So, let me see. I guess from the comments, it looks like I was the only one who was excited for this when it was announced. I'm shocked it's TVMA, new territory for them. That is interesting. They've started doing some more mature stuff. Blade is going to be a mature rated show if that show doesn't get canceled. They finally acknowledged what Netflix did. They finally acknowledged what Netflix did and quit trying to avoid it. It was successful for a reason if they stay true to its format for the Punisher, it will be amazing. Yeah, because the Netflix series all the series of Netflix were really good with the Marvel stuff.
Right. The whole Hell's Kitchen gang, the Defenders.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be. If they can do it the way that Netflix did it, it'll be good. But otherwise, if they try to change it from what Netflix did, then forget about it. Whoa, this series seems so different in a spectacular way from a lot of previous MCU projects. So we've got one person that likes it. The rest of these basically look like people who are not as excited about it. I don't know. We'll have to watch it. Yeah, it's just kind of there basically for me. I don't know where Marvel's going. They kind of seem directionless. So
They seem like they're just, instead of like going out and trying to like talk to people and see what they would like, they just go and just like, well, we're going to go in this direction no matter what anybody thinks, and we're going to do that, and then they just, without any kind of forethought or understanding or people's interests, they just go ahead and do it. And it's like,
yeah,
well, you're going to get what you deserve if you do it that way.
Yeah. Well, all right. Let me see. So I'm going to put us to ad break because I snoozed us. We should have the ad break, and then we'll come back, and I think we'll be able to finish up the remainder of the thing here. Maybe one more segment after that, but I think we might be able to do it in the next segment. So we'll go to ad break, and we will see you guys after these short messages. Don't forget to check me out on Twitch and join the Discord where you can voice chat with me while I live stream, and you won't be recorded or anything on YouTube and Twitch, so that's pretty cool. You can also find me on Facebook and Instagram. If you like to read, you can see my after action reports on my blog. And if you are interested, you can get some merch from my spring store. The links for everything are in the description below.